What is up, comic book fans? It's your boys Patrick and Micah, and we are back for a new episode of the Hot Six. We got some great books this week. First and foremost, again, come into all season, get your hold slots. You get 20% off books, 10% off supplies, and you're going to get the books you want. You're not going to have to wait. You're not going to have to fight little old ladies for them. You're just going to get your books, right?
Perfect.
Perfect.
You ever had a dream that you could don't you want don't you could don't you want don't.
All right, Micah, show us what we got, brother.
All right, guys. We previewed this last time. Flash issue number 70. Year 1 again.
Oh, snap.
Williamson's going back to the very start of Barry Allen. So, another jumping on point for the Flash. We just finished one of the major arcs with the Still Force, and Turtle opened up his mind, and we're going back to year 1.
All right, dude. That's
So,
awesome.
we're going to see some things between him and Iris. We're going to see him get struck by the lightning again. And pretty much, if you've watched the show and know his origin over again, we know exactly where we're going.
All right.
I'm kind of excited because they said they're going to do a little bit of a twist and make it more modern and change him up because it has changed so many times. So it is good to get it again just so we know what's canon anymore.
Right, yeah.
Because there's been times where it was the lightning bolt, where he was the lightning bolt, where it was the particle accelerator, where Eobard Thawne did it, and then there's multiple different realities of it. So
The list goes on and on.
yeah, we could be here for days. So
All right.
this one's just going to show how he got his powers, where we're going from here, and we're going to see what changes are going to be made. So good
right.
jumping on point if you just want to jump into the Flash.
Definitely a good book to pick up for first-time Flash readers.
Of course.
All right. What else you got today?
Batman and the Outsiders.
Ooh,
New
very good.
new bat title.
New team, no rules.
So you got Black Lightning, you got Duke, got Spoiler, and Katana.
All right. That's quite the team.
This one just kind of came out of nowhere, where they were like, sure, let's throw them all together. So I think it's a pretty cool team. That's really none of the same powers. Nobody has the same characteristics, really, except for Batman and Duke.
I'm digging this art, too. Dexter Soy is on
Now, this
point.
is also Batman's second team. If you
Okay.
think about it, he had his detective team, which was Clayface, Batwoman, and he had like that whole team on detective. But then he also had Justice League of America, where he had Black Canary, I think it was Sunspot. He had a whole different team, Lobo, Killer Frost, and he tried to make like his own Suicide Squad.
That's right.
So I'm kind of curious why this team's coming together. Why? Because usually, he'd have like a suicide team or like a defense team, or I wonder if this one will just kind of be like an underground, like, hey,
Yeah.
who knows? So
Just some outsiders, man.
yeah, bro. Aha.
Name drop. Cool.
So really curious to see what they're gonna do with this title, and I believe it's ongoing.
Okay.
So definitely, if you're a Batman fan, Katana,
Pick
anybody,
it up. Issue 1.
out tomorrow.
All right.
Obvious choice for me of the week.
Symbiote Spider-Man 2.
If we've all seen the new Far From Home trailer,
Oh, man.
Mysterio has been the hot name for the past decade now.
We're finally getting them, too. Man, it's good to see him back in the books.
Yes, so in this one, these are the flashback stories, so this isn't, like what's going on like right now, but you can't beat that art right now.
I know, man. That is gorgeous. That's something I want to get tattooed on my arm.
Yeah, and Mysterio's one of those A-list, D-listers where he's either the effects artist or he's like the wizard.
Right.
And it's actually kind of cool because you can actually kind of mix him with magic and illusions, which, they're basically the same. So it's going to be cool.
Dope. I'm super
Really
pumped.
excited to see what this issue brought or what's going to bring, because this last issue was amazing. So definitely excited for this one, especially after the Far From Home, and we see,
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal now playing him, and the effects on him are absolutely gorgeous.
Definitely a hot book, for sure,
So,
for sure.
Tons of 4 variants for this one.
Okay.
You're going to have the Battle Lines variant, and then there's like 2 others. So,
All right.
definitely a pickup for that one.
Okay.
Hot one. Since Savage Avengers from last time, we're going to have Conan the Barbarian, number 6.
Okay.
Just continuing the story off from where we were last time.
Sick.
And
I love these Conan books, man.
oh, beautiful. The art, and then they did explain how Scarlet Witch casted a spell on him.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how he's able to speak English and understand and all that. Because if you've read the older Marvel ones, he never wasn't English. So, just excited for this one.
Yeah, man. And it's pretty, too. It really tells the story. It's
Oh,
your
perfect.
classic warrior tale, man.
Oh, yeah, that's why it's like you just got to read these ones. It's just, they've killed him, they've brought him back, they're resurrecting him. It's everything.
Man.
Just excited to finish, get going on with this series. And we're
Yeah.
6 issues in, and it's just been a wild ride with this one. So.
Heck yeah.
And
that's-
Jason Aaron is just legendary. So
No argument there, man.
he's currently also writing Thor.
Okay.
So Jason Aaron, he's very famous in Marvel.
Yeah, if you like his writing, you'll like Thor. You'll like it all.
Perfect. And I think that's where he also gets the warrior aspect, is because he does write Thor, which is kind of that same barbaric
Mm-hmm.
Viking style, and the Hercules.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very
So
good point.
I think that's perfect. I'm like, just give him all like the warrior realms. I'm cool with
Yeah.
that.
Oh.
Another Marvel.
Uh-huh.
Marvel was big this week. We got the Age of Republic, the Boba Fett. All these one-shot ones have just been absolutely wonderful. You've got General Grievous, Padme, Leia, but it's just all just one-shots of just amazing, beautiful panels and just little mini short stories of just all the different characters and where they're at in the Star Wars universe right now.
So epic, man. He's such a badass.
Yep, and all these are one-shots. Just a quick little...
Just a little jab of story, and then on your way.
Which is fine. I mean, just to get a good Boba Fett, Grievous, anyone.
Yeah. Good filler.
Definitely. But the art in
Look
here
at
is...
that, man.
Yeah, Marvel's been picking up with their art lately in all their books.
Truly. It's like something you'd see in a movie, like a
Right? So
panel.
that would be beautiful. So, yep, definitely a good one for Star Wars readers this week.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a hot pick. Oh, the fire. The real juice.
The best one of this week, Dynamite. Red Sonja and Vampirella meet Betty and Veronica.
That's enough said.
Enough said. I asked... I don't even know. I don't want to know plot line. I just want to go into this and go, okay, how are we doing this?
Right.
But Archie is one of those universes where it can do whatever it wants.
Really.
I mean, he fought Predator. He fought Batman. He's become a zombie. Sabrina is now in it. So, I mean, it's absolutely perfect. So, it is by Dynamite. So, it's not Archie Comics. So,
Mhm.
I'm kind of seeing if they're going to go a little bit grittier.
Right.
Because you do have the Archie, and then you have Archie Horror. But this
Mhm.
is Dynamite. This is just straight up Dynamite. So, this is where they do their own Betty Page, Red Sonja,
Mm-hmm.
James Bond. I mean, all the different types in Dynamite. So
I'm peaked. My interest is peaked.
the title alone laid that out and was like, all right, cool.
Heck yeah.
So really kind of curious what we're gonna do and what the plan is here.
Yeah.
So I believe it is ongoing too.
No kidding.
So definitely excited for this one.
That is awesome.
Just a fun,
This is definitely a fun book to read and just pick up for a good read.
because those are way opposite titles where you're
Right, completely opposite. Good pick, Micah. Very good.
I
pick.
love that one.
All right, bro. Let's roll them out.
We
Here's
got,
this week's flyer.
boom, boom, boom.
All right, guys. Here we go. So we got Flash Number 70, Year 1. Origin starts here. We got Batman and the Outsiders, number 1. Symbiote Spider-Man, number 2. We got Conan the Barbarian, number 6, with the epic cover. Boba Fett, the one-shot. Can't go wrong with that. And then, of course, the top of the list. Red Sonja and Vampirella meet Betty and Veronica. This is this week's Hot 6, guys. Check out your local bookstores. Pick them up. Pick up everything else. How many books come out per week, would you guess?
I would say about 40 to 50, maybe 100, just depending on the week.
This is just 6 of those, guys. You got a lot of reading to do until next Wednesday.
Yep, you got Wonder Woman this week. You got Batman Who Laughs, number 5. There's so many more titles that they get thrown to the side, but there's those Hot 6.
Yeah,
you just got to make it.
That's right. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next week on the Hot 6.